want to see when it comes to hitting your scalings. However, the Olaf can just take over the game. Kongdoo Monster eventually settle on the Leona coming out from Secret. Usually a pick into the...
Alright. Well, Dark Binding is going to land already. Secret flashing. They are going to trade it through the flash forward, and that's going to be Ghost picking up first blood on the Caitlyn. Yep. It's
opposite to hyperextend, or hold the point.
Yeah, not entirely sure. The knockup is going to come in there as crazy. He's going to wander out of the way.
They could just return to this.
Yeah. There is going to be some options here as Trick will see whether he picks up the aggro. Roach just bouncing around the best he can, but Crazy could be taken down here. Roach grabs for the second blood, and flashes back underneath his turret. The zombie really wants to get something here, but it's not going to work. Trick flashes for it, and he's going to pick up the 1-for-1. But if I'm Roach, I'm saying worth in all chat right now.
There was almost no way they...
Oh, there's the flash Dark Binding. Igna didn't want to miss that one as another axe is going to land. Trick's down here somehow. Zenith Blade is going to mean that Secret's just going on a merry jaunt. And Ghost, he wants another one. Peacemaker's not going to find it as they just give the kill to Trick. He was following up. They wanted to give it to Ghost, but not going to happen.
And let Olaf do whatever he wants in the enemy jungle or to the Infernal. So they get the Infernal. Because of that pushing advantage, it's raised. And kill Secret.
Well, he's going to get Dark Bound, and Ignar's just going to walk forward. Black Shield there, meaning that he's not going to get stunned. And another Zenith Blade, pretty suicidally thrown forward. He knew that there was no options for Secret. And Ghost, that a lot of other compositions aren't. And Caitlyn gives that to you, having this lull rather than anything else. Secret, though, another Zenith Blade to his death, and that is going to be it. Trick picks up the kill, and we like it. Because you can get super far ahead with a comp like this, despite losing this second Drake. Cloud is going to go down for Kongdoo, giving Raze a little bit more movement speed around that jungle and moving their way back. Elastic Slingshot not going to come in as that was an odd ultimate coming out from Secret, but they're still able to grab the kill.
That was a very strange pass.
That he can pop down, and
turret dive here is not guaranteed.
Yep, Black Shield going to be flashed out of the way of the stretch Armstrong, and now Ragnarok has come down. Really good sidestep there from the ult coming down from Sol, who's trying to get out. The red buff not going to be enough to take him down, and Trick going to be the first casualty. Crazy just a little bit too late as now Tempt, he's moved in, should have a Q at least to be able to grab the kill onto the Zac. Now Crazy wants to get in there. Sol, he's backing, does have a control ward.
They can get this turret here.
Yeah, and they really need to as well, because Sol now has the items that he wants. Oh, Ghost, he really wants to find it. There he goes, but Stopwatch was picked up at security, but Traps going to be armed, and that's going to be the first Star of Blood going down. That's so sad.
At least we now know the Trap.
The turnaround option for the Kongdoo Monster team, as well as Tempt really wants this turret. Black Shield comes in. No kidnap for you, Raze, as now everyone from BBQ is going to turn up. Another Stopwatch was just not exactly what you wanted, as Secret is going to fall down. They might be able to continue pushing as ultimate flies.
At 35, it's every other, which is a pretty significant nerf to the laning phase, and it means that range becomes stronger. Speaking of range, the double range bot lane of BBQ have crested the 3 outer turrets, and Kongdoo will now answer with 1 in the bot lane. The next step in the play, if you guys have been following at home, they to find a way since the buff, so we're very excited to get all that movement speed. Oh, not an Infernal. Oh,
come on.
So Nara is way out of position. They have no wards on the map.
Yep, that's the Solar Flare just being completely avoided. Tricky's got the Ragnarok available, and there's no turret anymore. It's Edge, hits his turn to throw down the Stopwatch, but he explodes. Good God, that damage from the Reckless Swing is insane. Some more Bloblets on this map, and they're going to be cleaned up all too easily. It's a double kill for the Olaf. Trick having a pretty brilliant game right now.
And BBQ Bulldozer.
Yep, all too easy. 3 items on the Caitlyn coming up right after this as well if they want to go back home. True Shot Barrage comes down, but it's Tempt getting over the side. Sol trying to flash, trying to heal, trying to Arcane Shift. Not sure whether he can do it. That's going to be Airy picking up the kill for Igna. Strong. Raze, no passive, has to flash to get himself out of the way. And now Kongdoo Monster just have to watch as their base is torn apart. Inhibitor should be going down next. Not a lot of options as Secret does make his way forward, but just taking so much damage. The head bonk comes in as the kidnap happens onto 1, but is this going to be enough? Demonic Ascension from Edge, but he's just not tanky enough. Ghost explodes him with a static shiv proc. Inhibitor should be taken. Ultimate going to be used onto Sol just to take him down to half. And BBQ, it looks like they want to keep moving. What the heck was that damage?
10,000 gold leads worth of damage, Atlas. The Trust 4 fails. We did see the flash away from Caitlyn, not trusting in the Black Shield, but the blue buff for CDR means the Black Shield's there every time they try and engage, and BBQ do win, even with their creative mid-game comp.
Yep, the Nexus is going to be taken down. Even a cute stopwatch on the fountain. That was not even...
A lot of value in Casio, and very late decision. Tempt's going to go into the Vel'Koz. We've seen a couple of people visit the Vel'Koz after Crown brought it back. Going to try to outrange the comp.
Not at all. I think that you go for that Glacial Augment build. As Trick taking a lot of damage. The flash from Raze gets him in there. Can he land any more of the damage? No, oh yes he can. There's the fadeaway. I thought it was the axe going further up, but Raze, another couple of autos, and Ignar is going to get the follow-up kill. Soul going so aggressive, but misses the Peacemaker, and double buffs Rakan is doing work. Edge taking so much.
I think many times Kongdoo have gone down with a whimper. They want to go down with a fiesta at minimum in this game, Atlas.
That's the dream. Permafrost is going to come down as the slow comes in from Tempt, gets the pop-up, and he's going to grab a kill for himself as well. This lane got real hard for Edge.
Out of the Morgana, then go for an all-in.
Trick might have to Arctic out of here as, Dark Binding is going to land. Exhaust onto Ignar, and he's stunned up for so long. Soul grabs it. The auto attack goes for so long, and Secret even has the follow-up.
Notice the Trick is not scared. Sejuani very good at disengaging the Olaf.
Has an item advantage here as well, as Ragnarok is down, but it's not going to last very long. Not going to find the Featherstorm damage, but Trick, he waits just enough time, but it's not quite enough. As Ignar goes in once again, he's just not tanky though. As the flash comes down, it's going to be traded though, and the pullback from the Never Move. Edge just wants to eat the health bar. They trade it! Oh my god, that was the best possible scenario for Tempt. Try and get here first, but the Infernal Drake should be taken. No AD carry available for BBQ, as that's going to be Raze securing the Dragon. Can anything else come from this? As Crazy throws in the ultimate Secret, really good Black Shield, but now doesn't have it, and Tempt is going to be able to grab that kill. That's another one for the Vel'Koz. It feels really good. Yeah, exactly. It's like playing Rock Band.
This is an awesome rotation coming through from BBQ. They'll definitely pick up the first brick, the first turret blood from this play. Will be answered as Raze has pretty much on-command attack speed on his W.
Yep. Not a lot of minions here, and there's not a minion wave conga lining towards them as well. So Conga Monster will take a little bit of extra time, and now you've got that lane swap coming in as Ghost and Ignar will now pay their attentions towards this top outer turret. Continue this potential snowball as they now actually have an advantage. You can see Edge, he's trying to get what isn't really a great option. Raze not going to get CC'd anytime soon, but that's not what they care about. Call of Forge God actually going to come in as there's the grand entrance. Tempt gets another one, but it's the flanking play. Can they find any more off the back end from Kongdoo, or have they lost too much? Edge, now it's the perfect opportunity, but it's a triple kill for the Vel'Koz. Demonic Ascension does a lot of damage on the pop for Edge, but now doesn't have a lot more options, and he didn't kill Ghost. Another stopwatch comes in, but Soul, he's here for some auto attacks.
Watch that
and the W actually does get some zoning work done. Tempt now wants to come in. Low health bars for BBQ, but no one's dead just yet. Soul is the first one to die as Ghost gets himself safely out, and now Edge just running away. Not a lot of mana. Trick doesn't have any either, but the Never Move is dodged. And Tempt CC. Thankfully, that means that one of those soul fragments is able to be torn out. Any sort of immobility.
They couldn't deal with the Vel'Koz. They used all their CC before getting access to Vel'Koz. It doesn't do a lot because they all walk out of it, but they get the turret. It was all about zoning. Olaf means he's going to die real fast.
I mean, I pseudo understand given the fact that they don't have a lot of physical damage, and maybe that's why he's trying to get that one done, but...
They're going to go straight to this. They're going to get the easy first check from Swain. When that's down, what are they going to do?
Well, Crazy set up to get a call of the Forge God around here, and he is going to throw it in now. Doesn't actually find any knockups as there's the onslaught from Roach. Yep, Tempt should actually be taken out here, and it's going to be the Swain that gets it. BBQ, they trade one back, but it's a double kill now for Edge, and Ghost, he's a huge deal. Tempt a huge deal.
Slow one though, Atlas. They don't have any consistent damage. Only the Vel'Koz, who needs to also be there for Peel. Speaking of that, there's no damage on Kongdoo Monster's side either, but this one's going to take a while.
Yep, Roach and Secret going to see what they can do. You're right.
Looks like the Baron's healing.
Inevitability is going down very, very low.
If he's behind the pit, he's going to take more damage.
Embrace from Tempt as well. Actually baited Roach in there, but the Black Shield not actually going to be enough. It's going down very, very low. BBQ's a bit of a fiesta in here in the Baron pit. They do manage to get the smite, and Roach, when he comes back as a zombie, can do a lot of work. There's the stopwatch you were talking about. Edge has made it back in with the teleport. They do get over the wall, and BBQ get the Baron, but
they're slow.
Yeah, Ghost actually just trading his life for Soul, which I can understand in theory, but you're right. Keeping yourself alive when you're the only
diving in for Kongdoo Monster, a one-way trip. But speaking of trips, we're going for one.
Yep, speaking of, so Roach is going to start this one off. Call of the Porch God, though, looks to be getting so much work done. Tempt just cleans up Soul. Black Shield can't get through all of that damage that Tempt has available to him. He's got a Witch's Hat. It's doing so much work, and they take down the turret as an afterthought.
Every time they go in, you get the full value out of Ghost and Tempt. You lose every fight like that. Just Kongdoo Monster this time. The threats were safe. They weren't actually in the firing line. They were a couple of times around Baron. Baron still for a minute. Looking to break the base on this push.
Yep, the coordinated skins coming in from Crazy and Tempt as well just mean that ram, when it's coordinated with the massive light beam, just looks like it just does 1,000,000 damage. It's exciting to see Ornn actually doing damage. Not a thing that we're used to, but now we're going to keep pushing forward here as BBQ. In goes Ignar. They've got a banner of command on this melee minion yet again. Oh, I'm so glad that we're getting so many more of those. As Roach is going to smack it to death. Conga Line, a lot of high damage minions. Heading towards the one remaining Nexus turret, and they do need to pay more attention to that, purely due to the fact that they don't have the options. Trick, that was a bit silly. Half away, they could just grab another one. As there's the ult coming down a little bit late on the black shield coming in. And Soul is not going to take too much damage from the disintegration ray. Thankfully, his range is high enough and his position was good enough to keep him out of the way of it. As Ghost will be able to clean off this turret. Can they get anything more off the back end? Crazy taking a lot of damage. Grand Entrance gets flashed into now as the Demonic Ascension is at least keeping Edge alive. He flashes over the side, wants to get more, but Redemption keeps them all alive yet again. Roach now trying for another engage. Crazy still alive for so long. Bellows visible right now as well as Call of the Forge God. This is a split Kongdoo Monster. They're going for Edge actually, given his position a little bit further out, and they'll take him down very easily. Didn't have flash available, used it in the last fight, a little bit overly, didn't get anything for it, and is now punished. There's the trap line. Trick, he really likes Cupcake, so he's happy to take that one, even though in this skin they don't have them. Inhibitor going to be the next option in 4 versus 5. They don't need the Baron to get the positioning to get down here. Soul avoids the Q. Plasma Fission not going to fly through onto Soul, so at least he's going to stay at high health. Backing away still as well. Still some teleports available elsewhere on Kongdoo Monster, but there's the Ornn. Really good Black Shield to stop him from getting it back. As Redemption comes in, 4 members going to be healed back up. Ignar, of course, not there because he doesn't like being there. BBQ now going just towards the top side. The red dots. Yeah, they're going to help them out.
They got Kongdoo Monster out of position on this push, and the minions doing their dirty work in the bot lane as well. Getting swarmed on all sides. Crazy still finds time.
It's not time to go shopping. What are you doing?
That's what Ornn's all about. Staying true to the lore. Role player to the last is Crazy.
Yep, there we go. Going to get pulled back by the Never Move, but he's the tank. They don't want to invest in there. Roach now caught out of position. Good flash. Gets him out of the way of the ultimate from Trick. Glacial Prison now on cooldown for a while, but Baron, they're able to turn back to it if they want to hit this. Yeah, so it's not going to be the world's slowest Baron. It's going to be a pretty quick one. As the Zhonya's... We're just going to check out the fact that Edge had it on cooldown as far as playoffs is concerned. Now Kongdoo Monster want to try and find an option here. Ragnarok goes down. Yeah, Dark Binding just not really getting the targets, and Roach still soaking damage. BBQ getting themselves back in a position that's good. Ultimate flies in. They're trying to get what they can as Call of the Forge God goes down. Edge gets a Black Shield just in time, and Roach is going to get taken down to Zombie Bomb. Now the engage comes in from Ignar, and we know that that's always going to be good when there's no Black Shield available. The Zombie goes. Kongdoo Monster lose their top laner, but actually pretty conservative from BBQ at this stage. Speaking of which, actually I'm wrong, as Ghost is going to flash in on top. Edge goes down. The Swain is evacuated from the battlefield. One remaining Nexus turret is just going to be dealt with as Soul. It's another auto attack, or just a few more buttons to come out from BBQ, and they're going to sign the 2-0 death warrant to Kongdoo Monster and keep their hopes alive.
And they get so close to renewing their lease on their LCK spot as well. Now MVP need to win in the next match over SKT, or BBQ will remain in the LCK, and MVP will have to battle through the promotion tournament. So all they could do was win 2-0 and hope that the result goes for them. SKT